Seattle, Washington, home to renowned franchises present and past, from the Seahawks to the Supersonics, but there is a cornerstone program in this city. It is the Huskies of UW. They've always had a place here, a place of excellence that these fans hope will continue today. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Washington Huskies offense will get the first swing of the game. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at...
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And he intercepts it. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Pocket starts to collapse. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Third down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. And the D deny them on second and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Complete out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Huskies want to crank the tempo. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That's the 45 on his way. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, that's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, you talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had, these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skill positions. That's what gets the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered out.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. It's good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. He did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Scrambling away. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Webb. Oh, look out! And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And
I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They're trying to get to it, trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football, you can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another 1st down, 1st and 10 again.
They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
A strike downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
He wants to take the top off. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They'll line up for a second down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He'll take another shot here. It's complete. A huge pickup. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. He wants to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Huskies will hustle to the line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burns. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On fourth down, looking to pass. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. They'll need urgency and efficiency. 10 seconds left on the clock before halftime. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. May makes a connection. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The Nittany Lions are on the move. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. And it's no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. A first down for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Got the quick pass. At the 20, he's got space. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
Red pass, it's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down, and it's on the ground. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way.
And listen, QB job number one, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick handoff. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Firing to the right, complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Washington right back to the line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of...
Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The give on the inside. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Gets open down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. And now this team has fallen into a